Hello and welcome to more Post to Post. We're back with another Where Am I video. Last time we did some teamwork together and did terribly.
Awful.
If you haven't seen it,
Awful.
go watch it, play along, see if you can do better than us. Guaranteed you can. But this time we're doing something a little bit different.
I've been asking for this.
You have, and I have delivered.
And after this, I may never ask again. We'll
So
see.
this is Where Am I from the Space Station edition. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so I've collected 10 images here, and you have to tell me, based on the images, where are we looking at? I will accept city, country, or countries. Basically, what area of the world is this?
Awesome.
If there are multiple countries, name the countries. I'll be pretty generous with the points. So
I'm a space station freak.
Yes.
I'm a space freak. I guess we both are in a way, especially for the space station because I've had a bit of a success talking to astronauts on the station with my ham radio, wondering what they can see from up there. I've also watched some video on YouTube of, the view from the space station as it's going over the Earth, and always wondered where that is. And I can easily find out because I can look up where the orbit is at that moment and figure it out for sure. So this is cold. I haven't looked at these, and I'm dying to see if I can figure some of these out. I always wondered if I was an astronaut and I just woke up one morning and, what's out there today, and looked out the window, would I know where I was? So we'll see.
You can test your skills in this video because there's 10 images here. You guys can play along at home, write your answers down below in the comment section as we go, and then let us know at the end of the video how you did. See if you beat the goat here. So are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Number 1, let's go.
I have a guess.
Oh, you have a guess already.
I have a guess.
Wow.
Actually, yeah. This is the Persian Gulf. To the left, you see the Nile River. That's Cairo at the top. In the middle left is the Sinai Peninsula, shaped a bit like a triangle. And then in the center of the photo, looking up, that's Israel. So basically, that's Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, Haifa, all that up through Israel. Going down the coast, in the center of the frame, and then down towards the lower right-hand corner, you've got the Arabian Peninsula. So you're going down there towards Yemen and Saudi Arabia and Oman and places like that over in the far end. So I think that's what we've got. And I think if you look way up, I love that beautiful auroral type curve there at the very top. But if you look underneath that, you'll see that there's actually land that curves around from Israel. So you've got Turkey there, and I think that last white spot of light in the upper right-hand corner or left-hand corner of the Earth is probably Athens.
Okay.
So that's my guess.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
1 for 1.
Thank you. I love this.
Go number 2 now.
Number 2. Oh, boy.
This is another thing that comes into play here, the perspective.
That's right.
Upside down to the sideways.
Completely.
You don't know.
Wow. This is tough. For a second there, I thought I had maybe the Mediterranean, Gibraltar, that area, but no, I'm changing my mind. I have to contort my...
That's fine. I will allow it. You may also twist your head.
Do not adjust your set. Actually, definitely adjust your set. I may even have to tilt my whole laptop
the lift
here.
and tilt.
The
Classic.
lift and tilt.
Classic
I'm trying
move.
to see if I can look at from different angles what we could be looking at. Is that the Horn of Africa? Really opens out into a gulf there. And the land underneath doesn't look very green. Looks pretty desolate. And the mountains appear to have snow on them there, at least the higher ones. So I wonder, is that South America? Is that around Tierra del Fuego? Is that some of the islands at the border of Argentina and Chile? Not thinking, though. I'm thinking it is. I'm struggling.
Okay.
I'm struggling. I'm going to say I'm really struggling. Is it even north? Is it north, perhaps? Northern Canada. in the summertime where there would still be ice and snow on the mountains, some of the mountains? Or is it northern Russia, the Bering Sea, Alaska area? This is really tough. I'm stumped. I'm going to say Siberia, near the Bering Sea.
Okay. Of all the places that you said,
Yeah,
you did have the correct answer in there.
did I?
Unfortunately, you did not pick the correct answer. That's your final answer.
Unfortunately.
This is the Horn of Africa.
Oh, it is the Horn of Africa.
Yeah.
Son of a gun.
Which you did say.
I did say that, but I didn't pick it, so I don't get any
Don't get
points
it.
for that.
1 for 2.
Okay, 1 for 2 it is.
Number 3.
Next. Wow. Obviously a forest fire in full bloom here. Man. And a settlement, a habitation just north of that smoke, or just south of that smoke, as the case may be. Wow. And we've got coastline right there beside it.
Yep.
And the prevailing winds are going offshore as opposed to onshore, which is interesting. They have terrible fires in Australia. They have terrible fires in California. I don't see a lot of highways, though. I would guess California, but I'd see highways, and right down to the very bottom of this picture. And I don't see any. So I'm thinking it's a more sparsely populated place. It could be part of Australia. But that's amazing. What an amazing photo.
Mm.
I'm going to say Australia, but low confidence.
Okay. The correct answer is California. 1 for 3.
Next.
Next.
Oh, come on now. Next. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you got that nasty.
Which direction should you be looking at this? The lift and tilt.
The lift and tilt is underway. Wow. Isn't that gorgeous?
It's hard to get his perspective of
It
how
is.
big it actually is or how small it actually is.
Yeah. And sometimes, too, like a place that's really long, like Madagascar, if you're just at one end of it looking along, it looks squat and fat instead of long and narrow. But I do see that as an island. Like there's a chance it's attached to land at the far left. There's a chance it's attached to land in a way I don't see. But I think that's an island. I think that's a Greek or near Greece island in the Mediterranean. I think it's either in the Aegean or right out in the Mediterranean. I think it's in the Mediterranean because if it was in the Aegean, I'd see more land near it. So I think it's by itself. I'm going to say Cyprus.
Okay. You are incorrect.
Dang. Crete.
No, not even close. This is Haiti and Dominican Republic.
No kidding.
Yep.
That is a long ways away, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Big time.
Well done, because that's the island of Hispaniola, which I can recognize the outline of it straight on, but certainly not at an angle like that.
The perspective
That's awesome.
really comes into play here.
I love that. That's really well done. Good for you. Thank you.
Sorry you couldn't get it.
I'm
but
so impressed. No. It's all about the experience.
Number 5.
Number 5. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Tough one. I mean, kind of. It has snow. It throws out a lot of guesses right away.
Well, it's wintertime, I would say. A lot of grid line type roads, though, drawn according to probably the compass.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of crossings of that river through the middle of it. Obviously a nice, healthy-looking airport there, multiple terminals. 2 nicely parallel runways with 1 crosswind runway. That's a lot shorter. That's not a river, that's a road. That terminal's in the wrong angle. Oh, man. You know what I almost said? I almost said Montreal.
Ah.
Because Dorval Airport has a runway configuration similar to that. It has runway 1028 that goes crossways and crosses. And the other ones are 2406 and 2406, and they're
Who knows
parallel
that?
like that.
Like, really?
Taxiways, but the terminal's in the wrong place, based on my understanding. So I don't think that's Montreal, because that wouldn't be Côte de Liesse. It's more of a... Yeah. And Montreal's on an island. We would see the island around that. So this is a winter-type place, isn't it? And it's just had a good snowfall. There's mountains to the north, or maybe to the west. If this was Calgary? Is that the Bow River? You got me. You got me good. Calgary's airport is north. If we're looking west, that I think that's Calgary, because that would be Nose Hill, right above the airport there. That blank white patch, I think that's Nose Hill. That's downtown Calgary, that dark patch in the middle, and that's the foothills of the Rockies on the top of the photo. And you think that's the Bow River coming out and going down towards the south. Calgary, Alberta.
The correct answer is Calgary, Alberta. Well done.
Wow.
I'm going to give you bonus points for this one. So we're on number 5. You were 1 out of 5. You were 1 out of 4. I'm going to give you 2 points for this.
Why?
See, because you got this exact city and the country.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I'm going to give you. You're now 3 out of 5.
Hey, I'll take it.
So if you were 4 out of 4, and you guessed Calgary here, you're 6 out of 5 right now. So
Hope you did. Wow, it took me a while to get to it, because it's all EOD. I'm thinking I'm
yeah.
the top is north and the bottom is south, but actually here the top is west, the bottom is east.
Your mind is programmed to think that
Yeah.
top is north. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Very cool. I love that. Oh. Oh, man. Look at all the lights. Oh.
You got your perspective right?
Yeah, I do now. I have a guess.
Okay.
You know what's really throwing me off, though? If you look along the border of the Soyuz module that's sitting there on the left, you see a lot of what looks like ocean or something. That's low cloud. That's not ocean. That's low cloud. That's actually land underneath there. That's what throws people off. Yeah, and then there's that patch. But, excuse me, all that being said, I do have a guess. And that's impressive. Okay, you see the bottom solar panel? Just above that, you see a lot of light.
Yep.
That is Virginia Beach and Newport News, Virginia, and Norfolk, Virginia. And just going towards the other end of the solar panel, you see that spit of land. That's the Delmarva Peninsula, the Chesapeake Bay Bridge tunnels there. If you go in a little farther, you've got Washington, D.C. Over on the right-hand side, that's all of that lit up area is Long Island. Above that, there's the coast of Connecticut. New York City's right in that brightest spot in the middle. That's the Jersey Shore, right along the water in the center. And the bright patch in behind it is Philadelphia. And then Baltimore is basically halfway between Philadelphia and Washington, or a little closer to the Washington side. And that's actually could be Richmond, Virginia, even to the left of that. And you've got some white patches over to the right. Those are low clouds as well, because that's mostly land. So you can't really make out, but I can make out Lake Ontario there now that I'm thinking of it. You have that bit of an auroral curve as well. But if you see kind of an arrow shape, you see the coast of Toronto. You can see Toronto, Oshawa, Mississauga, Hamilton, then around to Niagara Falls and Buffalo. And then you can see Lake Erie all the way to Detroit, basically. And then that white patch, if you see the top Soyuz module with the 2 solar panels, if you go to the one on the right and look straight down from there, down and a little bit to the right, that's Detroit. So that is the east coast of the U.S. with New York and Long Island featured on the right.
You are completely incorrect. You're so far off.
I don't believe you.
I'm just kidding. You're exactly right. Yeah. Yeah, that's good job.
Wow. I love that.
4 out of 4 to 6.
Okay, I'll take it.
Number 7.
Oh, man.
Tricky. You can't see a whole lot here in this one.
No. You can't. What in goodness name is that? Is this ever weird, eh? I need to do a tilt again.
The lift and tilt.
Lift and tilt coming up.
Third time.
That piece of land in the middle
Okay.
has, to me, the look of what the Korean peninsula would look like. But I expect Japan to be there beside it, like within view. And it could be underneath those clouds, but I think Japan's even closer to South Korea than that would be. And then it looks like a lot of mountains above that or to the left of it. Man, I don't know. And it looks like if that was the Korean peninsula, well, I guess it wouldn't necessarily. I was thinking way up above there would be all land, but it wouldn't necessarily be land. It could be ocean. I'm going to say that's the south of the map. I'm going to go with Korea and China.
Okay, final answer?
So it'd be China to the south. South Korea is that little this piece of land stuck out there. And then to the left and above that would be continental Russia, Siberia.
Okay. Incorrect.
Okay.
This is Central America, and specifically Panama.
No kidding.
Yeah. So you're literally on the other side of the world.
I was.
But
No, that's impressive. So that
you can see it now, though, right?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I can. That is so cool.
Again, a perspective thing. You don't know what's north and what's south. And
That's why this is so much fun, because just looking out the window, where are you, right?
All right, next, number 8.
Oh, this, I have a guess right away.
Whoa.
Just because of the shape of the country. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're looking at the Iberian Peninsula. So to the extreme left is Portugal. Most of the center there is Spain, and that bright patch in the middle would be Barcelona, I think.
Okay.
Above that, where it narrows again, you've got Andorra. Not that you can see it, but it's there. And then France, and heading over to the right, just underneath the solar panels, that would be actually the coast of Italy there. And you've got the Balearic Islands probably
So that would make the very south, on the other side of that, assumably water, would be Morocco?
Yes, it would be, actually. There's Gibraltar, which is attached to Spain. And then over on the Moroccan side, you've got Morocco, indeed, heading over towards Algeria. And the Spanish territory of Ceuta is there as well, which is a small enclave that exists on the Moroccan coast, but it belongs to Spain. So,
Okay.
Centrally, Spain, Portugal to the left. My final answer.
You are correct.
Yes!
You are correct.
Yes!
I lost track of your score. I think you're 5 for 8.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
I think you're 5 for 8.
I just like doing it. There's no prize at the end, so.
No. Number 9.
Oh, my gracious. What in goodness name is that? I'm totally stumped.
Good.
Wow, what an interesting place.
I agree.
Because it's so flat around it. Then you've got this
Yeah, it's weird.
this warble right on the coast. Clearly, well, I say clearly, it looks volcanic.
Once was volcanic.
Yeah. And now the sea is invaded in so many places. Like, obviously the water levels have risen since that feature was created. It's a bit of a beach up top, but this is really high up, and this is really far away, isn't it? Wow. I'm majorly stumped here. What would it look like that? What have you done? Wow. And is that a city right there in the middle? It has that grayish city look to it.
Can't tell you.
I'm mystified. I'm going to say South Africa.
Okay.
I don't know.
Not a bad guess, actually. This is New Zealand.
Oh. Well, there.
Yeah.
That's, do you know what part of New Zealand? Like, is that near Wellington or Auckland? Or?
I'm not sure.
No, okay.
No, I'm sorry, I'm not sure.
I don't have very good New Zealand geography, so.
Okay. Number 10.
Number 10.
Last one.
Last one. Oh, wow. Look at that harbor. What a beautiful harbor. Mountains all around it. This is a big, big place we're looking down at here, aren't we? Wow. There's a bit of a river there on the left-hand side that outlets with a canal-type arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
There's a part of me wants to say, like at first I think San Francisco, but that's not San Francisco Bay. And there would be airports on both sides of it. There would be Alcatraz and all that. So I can't say San Francisco. I see quite a distinct difference in the land on the right. That's a big harbor.
Mm-hmm.
Big airport runway there too, just north of the harbor. I think.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
Wow. Here's what's tipping me off. I see a bridge that curves, that goes across the harbor. You see how it comes out of that main area and curves like that? The only place I can recall that has a curving bridge like that would fit some of the other rules that I have in my head for what this terrain should look like. I'm going to say San Diego, California.
What else is near San Diego?
Tijuana, Mexico.
Correct. You're right.
Yep,
you're right.
Ooh.
Well done.
Wow.
Well done. Again, I forgot your score. You're like 6 for 10.
And I think that color change that I see along the right-hand side goes up at about a 45-degree angle.
Yep.
I think that's actually the border between San Diego and Tijuana.
Yeah. Well done. You smashed. That's probably your best one yet. I think you're like 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, something like that.
This is stuff I dream about, though.
That's right.
This is cool. I love this. If you ever find the time to do another one, I'm in.
Oh, I'm sure we can find the time for that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate that. If you did play along, please leave your answers down below and let us know how you did. And if you want to see another one of these, let us know as well. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you're not. We'll see you in the next one. Adios.